live. Not live, but, you know.
Recording.
We are recording.
And who are you?
I'm Alex from Beard Adventures. This is my channel. But this is your car, my mom, Melody Lane.
And who's driving the car?
Tesla.
And what system are we on?
Full self-driving, Beta 10.2. I always forget to do those things. In the beginning of the video,
Yeah.
I'm like, huh. But since the last video was so loud, I'm going to try to keep my voice down a little bit.
Was it loud?
It was very loud. It seemed very loud.
Okay, now I'm curious about this up here. It's so hard to see coming up here from when I'm driving.
I have my foot over the accelerator. And my hand ready to knock it out of, just in case. It's got to creep forward quite a bit. There's no lights.
It did good.
It did really good. Oh, a little bit in the golf cart lane.
Yeah, that's all right. There was
okay.
no golf cart there.
Yeah.
Oh, and you need to slow it down for the gate.
So I'm going to drop it down to 25. Oh, I started to get the card for the other side of the gate.
Slow
20,
it down because it takes a while
15.
to slow down.
Yeah, it's not slowing
It's
down
not going to
fast
slow.
enough.
Yeah.
I was slowing it down, but it just was not doing it fast enough.
You got to slow it down way back.
Way back. But we realized if you slow it down far enough in the future, far enough in advance, is it just going to go out there?
Watch
it's going.
It's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Better than before. Oh, you're doing great, Miss Tessie.
That's the car's name, everybody. That was great. That was really good.
That was great. And now it's slowing down for no reason.
The speed was set to 20.
Oh, because the roundabout was set to 20.
Okay, now it's... Alright.
Now it slowed down. They can't see that in the video that it's slowing down.
It like really slowed down. It still wanted to slow down.
Push on the accelerator.
There's an autopilot there.
Oh, it slows down
Sees the
before
roundabout.
the next roundabout.
But I wonder if it does better behind a car through the roundabout.
I don't know.
Nope, it looks like it's going to come to a stop. It sees that car. It doesn't need to stop though. It did good staying in its lane.
It did pretty good. It did good staying in its lane. It's just stopping when it doesn't need to.
Right. It's a yield. It's not a stop. But yeah, we realized if you slow it down enough before you come up to a gate, you can actually slow it down to 5, 3, 2, 1, 0 if you need to. But it does take a long time to get to that speed, to those slower speeds.
Which is nice because you don't feel it jerking to stop.
Yeah, it's not really pressing the brakes. It's a slow, steady roll. Doing good though. I mean, this is normal, you know.
Yeah.
We do this all the time.
Regular autopilot does this.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of crazy that you can see the car on the dash. The red lights are on. It's not necessarily their tail lights aren't like pressed, but like the car knows that, hey, those aren't
brake lights.
right. Because you would think it would just see red and then it would be like, oh, those are brake lights. But I guess because we're moving, you know.
It's really amazing what it does do.
Yeah. It doesn't necessarily need to be in this lane because there's faster traffic, so I am going to turn the turn signal on to get back over. And hopefully, you don't have an upcoming lane change. You need to stay in this lane. Hopefully the traffic will go. By the time we get up to the roundabout, that will be in the lane with them, because it does really good around the roundabout when there's another car next to us. But is it gonna do the braking when it sees the sign for the roundabout? Yep.
Yeah, as soon as it sees the yellow sign for the roundabout, it wants to start braking.
And it wants to get in this lane, and it doesn't need to be in this lane.
Try to move it to the other lane. It does so much better in the right lane. We do have a sign on the back of the car.
It says car is learning to self-drive.
In big white letters.
Yeah. Okay, it's gonna do a full stop. I'm gonna go ahead and accelerate through.
Yeah.
And it switched to the lane again. It does not need to go into this lane. And then it's gonna switch back over in the middle of the roundabout, which is illegal. There's no one behind us now. See, I saw it for a second there. You could see the brake lights.
Yeah.
While that car was turning from way back there.
It shows the brake lights on the car in front of you.
Right, I know, but like that's what I'm saying from before though. It sees a car, but how did it just knows that the brake lights.
It has better eyes than we do.
Yeah. Well, I know
eyes.
when it's a brake light or when it's not,
that's true.
but it's just how does the car know? You know, maybe it's a brightness thing. Yeah, for sure it is. To a certain extent, I mean. Okay. See, this one it does really well because we didn't get the phantom braking.
Oh, we didn't?
No.
Oh.
It is still gonna stop though. I can see the blue line turn to gray, so it does a full stop before it enters, and then it is switching into the left lane, which it does not need to do.
It will probably switch here.
It's gonna switch back over to the right. I'm watching it on the dash, seeing where the line is going.
The tentacle.
The tentacle, Tesla tentacle.
It's nice it has that, so you know where the car is planning to go.
Otherwise,
before it goes.
Otherwise, that would be. Yeah, and you don't necessarily need to be over here.
Hopefully, they fix that with the next update, which should come Friday, in a few days.
Now, after this next, is it the next roundabout? This is the last one we have, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to slow it way down to see if we can slow it down for the gate.
But once we turn,
well, I'm gonna slow down before we even turn.
I understand, but once it turns, it's going to accelerate.
Okay.
So you don't need to slow it down until it accelerates. And just keep your foot over the brake.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll be able to slow down enough unless there's a car in front of us.
I'm still going to try to slow it down before the turn. See, this time it didn't do the phantom braking either.
Oh, yeah. Maybe it's getting better. Push on the gas so it'll learn that it doesn't need to stop.
It's an accelerator.
Yeah.
Still getting over there.
I think because it's turning so fast, it's like less, like I like it better that way.
Yeah. Now we do have a turn coming up, but I am slowing it down. Now I wouldn't normally slow down this slow, but it is 9 o'clock at night and we're in the villages and there's not a lot of people out.
And we're at the northern end of the villages. This is the absolutely most northern end.
Yeah, so there's not a square near us. Like, we're way up here.
If we go up a little way, there's a roundabout, and then there's the Route 42, and you're no longer in the villages.
Yeah.
Now slow it down.
I have been.
Nope, it's back up to 20.
Yeah, so it got down to 5 and then it went right back up to 20. So I didn't see that one. Also, though, I think I need to
Put it back in.
No, once I'm at 5, I need to go down slow. I hit it all the way down again to like jump to 0. Do we take it out at all? Besides that right there? And
the first gate.
Do we... I thought we...
You slowed down, but not fast enough.
Oh, yeah, it did.
You need it further in advance.
Right.
So we only stopped for the gates.
Yeah.
I like they have witches' hats in the trees.
Oh, yeah, I didn't notice that.
Lights. I love how it just drives us. Turns on the turn signal itself, turns for us.
I'm getting used to how it turns.
Yeah.
It's a little abrupt, but
it's really good though. I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's probably how we should all drive.
let's get the car. And it ends here. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.
Toodles.